How good are you at looking after your own mental health? It's a strange thing, isn't it? We're getting much better at looking after our physical health. We know the right sorts of foods to eat. We know that we need to exercise and all of that kind of stuff. Whether we do it or not is another thing. But with our mental health, it's like it isn't until things reach some kind of crisis point that we actually start to think about it. Now, what I want to be doing and what I'm doing when I'm working with my clients is supporting your mental health when you are feeling well. So for this November, so this is November 2022, I've launched the 7-day mental health challenge. It's totally free to join. And what we're doing is encouraging each other to really focus on our own mental health. And we're going to be looking at various different areas of mental health. I'm going to be posting quite a lot on Instagram as well, if you want to follow me on there. That's at Kate Field. And it's just a very interesting thing. I am curious as to what sort of things can really help us get mentally strong and stay mentally strong, so that when things do go wrong, because they will, because that is life, we have the tools to be able to get stronger, get out of that spiral, because we've already been there. We've been there before. So the 7-day mental health challenge invites you to spend 7 days in the month of November looking after your mental health. And we're going to be looking at 6 different areas, and you are very welcome to join in the challenge. It's completely free. There's a link down below. Sign up if you want to. There's a Facebook group as well, which is very friendly and supportive. So we're in this together. The idea is that you have 7 days. So that could be 7 days in a row, or it could be 7 days throughout November, or you could do the whole of November and just go for it. So what we're going to be focusing on are 6 things. First one, getting up early. You're going to get up half an hour earlier than you would normally. And in that half hour, you're going to do something nice. You're not going to be charging around crazy, like getting everything ready and like we do. No, half an hour doing something that you really like. Your choice, whatever you decide to do. The next one is practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude, there's tons and tons of research now just showing the benefits of being grateful and thankful for the things that we have. So for me, as soon as I wake up, I'm thankful that I've got a lovely comfy bed, clean sheets, food in the fridge, I've got a kettle, tea, those sorts of things. Really simple things. And throughout the whole day, just focusing on tiny little things that you're grateful for and you're thankful for. Now, all of these things you could be writing in a journal. You don't have to, but a lot of people find that writing journals is really beneficial. So you could be starting to put together your own mental health toolkit. Third one is exercise. Don't be scared by this. Some people are very excited about exercise, and I have friends who do astonishing workouts and they just leave me in awe, absolutely in awe. For most of us, thinking exercise, have I really got to do that? It's about movement. That's all it is. It's about movement. So that could be dancing around the kitchen to your favourite song. It could be walking instead of taking the bus. It could be going for a lovely walk outside. We'll talk about outside, being outside a little bit later. But exercise could be anything that makes you feel good and that gets you moving. There are so many things that you could do. So you think about what you would like to do just for the 7 days and see what happens. The next one is cleaning and decluttering. Now, I know quite a lot of people who, when they are very angry or when they're really fed up, they will actually go on a bit of a cleaning mission. And there's a bit of method to this. And there is a lot of evidence again to show that doing a bit of a deep clean, bit of a sort out, is hugely beneficial to our mental health. So I'm really going to invite you to spend some time cleaning and decluttering. Get rid of some of that stuff that's just accumulated. But tiny steps. You don't have to go like full on Marie Kondo. You don't have to do that unless you want to. It's your choice. I would suggest with one corner or a drawer, something like that. The next one is practicing self-care. Self-care is not selfish. It is not selfish to be looking after ourselves. We can't help other people. We can't support other people unless we are strong, unless we are well. And it's just so important that you spend time with your self-care. And that could be from eating the right foods. It could be from giving yourself enough sleep, time to relax. It could be you having time doing something that you really, really enjoy. And that's going to be up to you. So it could be reading a book or doing some knitting or some sewing, but it could be watching a whole load of your favourite series on Netflix. It's up to you, but it's your time. And it's so important that you have that kind of bit in your day. It's so important. And then finally, it's getting outside, being out in nature, being out in the countryside, or if you're living in a town, finding a park to go to. I am very lucky. I live in the countryside by the sea. I am very, very fortunate. I love walking on my own. I love walking with friends. I love walking with my husband. We walk down to the sea, walk through the woods, walk over the hills. Just get out in the fresh air. So it could be that you like to cycle or horse ride. Just get out there, get outside and enjoy fresh air, enjoy being out in nature, and just embrace it. Embrace what we have in this amazing world. So if you want to join in with the 7-day mental health challenge for November, then feel free, reach out, put a comment in and say what you like to do, what you do to look after your mental health, so that we are supporting each other and just spreading the word that self-care is so, so important. Okay, so I might see you over on Instagram, which would be really good. If you're interested in more of this sort of stuff, then subscribe, like, let's engage and let's start the conversation about mental health.